Hey, what's going on, Wholesale Freedom family? It's Alex the Harshman here, coming at you with another video on my wholesaling update number 5. So, for those who don't know, I'm doing these wholesaling update videos just so you can kind of follow along with me in my journey throughout my business of wholesaling. I've been doing this on my own for a little over a year, and I'm sharing my experiences, mistakes, successes with you. That way you can make money off of my mistakes, my successes, and you don't have to repeat those same steps. You will already have these tools in your tool belt. Doing this absolutely free, so the only thing I ask is please subscribe down below, click the notification bell. That way you can get notified anytime I put out new videos. Please give us a thumbs up, to bless yourselves with some wholesale deals, and also to just help us out with the YouTube algorithm so we can help more people. I'm doing this absolutely free once again, and I'm trying to help you guys get to your financial freedom goals, or more importantly, to your time freedom to do whatever you want, wherever you want, with whoever you want, and just enjoy life. And I think that's the goal of any business, is to make money, to provide the lifestyle that we want, and that's what this channel is all about. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So last week we were supposed to close the deal that I did $18,000 on for Facebook ads. I have a link to the video up here. You can check that out. But basically the deal was supposed to close on Friday, but because we had a bank issue due to COVID-19 and the way things are changing, constantly adapting, we had to wait until Monday. We did what's called a dry closing, which is where we signed all the paperwork but no funds were exchanged. Basically we had 24 hours, business hours, to get the deal done. Otherwise it's null and void through the title company, and that's exactly what we did. So we went to the title company again Monday, and this was my virtual deal, by the way. So I don't even go out to the property anymore. This is my virtual market several states away. Never seen the property, title company, buyer, seller, anything. Never, I just lock it up over the phone before I even do anything, and I even do that here locally. So it's pretty amazing. I don't have to waste any time. I'm getting right down to business, which is what I'm all about, and trying to save time and spending that where it matters with my family and doing the things that I enjoy doing. With that, we got the deal done on Monday, $18,000 later. We have another deal closing this Friday. It was a property that I listed the contract on the MLS. So for those who don't understand what I'm saying, it's basically when we lock up the property under contract, you can actually do what's called an equitable interest listing, where you have to find a broker or brokerage who's going to be willing to do this. Sometimes they charge a flat fee percentage or maybe a success fee once you close. And basically you list your interest on the market and saying, hey, this is equitable interest listing. You have to get the seller's approval, certain verbiage in the contract that says, hey, I'm allowed to list this on the MLS for our benefit. I mean, that's pretty much what the sentence says. It's very short and to the point. But you got to find a broker who's willing to do it, and you can find top premium buyers that way, because who buys on the MLS? People who are either inexperienced or they have a lot of money that they're willing to burn, and they don't want to take the time to find the best deals. They just want to get the deal as it comes. So I've found that MLS pays the most money. That's why people list properties on the market when it comes to buyers. And that's exactly what we did with this one. I turned not a deal into a deal because we had it locked up almost at retail price. But I said, hey, let's give this a whirl, see if we can open up a new avenue for wholesaling where we just list the contract and we don't have to deal with, petty cash buyers. I say petty cash buyers, but you know the ropes. If you talk to a cash buyer before, you know that they're not all created equal, and 90% of them are going to give you a hard time, whereas 10% of them do not. And that's what happened with this deal. I closed this Monday. The buyer was very serious. He put the money down. He was ready to go. I asked the title company, I said, hey, is this buyer serious? They said, yes, we have worked with them and their lender multiple times. In my eyes, that's a good sign. So that's the deals that I have on the table. I actually have another one I'm listing right now on the MLS. It's a contract. That's the only other deal I have under contract at this moment, but I have slowed down my marketing this past week or so just because I want to kind of reevaluate where my money is being segregated and kind of where it's being split up to. That way I can really get the best return on investment. And I found out that through the lifetime of my Facebook ads for real estate, I've made $43,000 with 4,300 ad spend, so about 10 times return on investment. And I think Facebook has been my biggest return on investment, but I'm also going to go back to text messaging, which I took a hiatus for like 2 months because I wanted to save money. This program that I use is called Lead Sherpa. It's very expensive, and you have to have some knowledge, and you have to have some experience in the game before they'll allow you in. But you can always give it a try, reach out to them and see if they'll let you in. But it's like $500 a month, plus an additional market is $100 per month on top of that. And then you got to pay separately for skip tracing and whatnot. So it's very expensive, but I know a lot of the big dogs doing over 100K a month are doing this. And so I've done deals off of Lead Sherpa before, but I hadn't had the best return on investment. So I think now that I have a great VA in place to filter the phone calls, then I can run this Sherpa a little bit more efficiently. That's what I plan to do. So I've just taken this Corona time period to really reevaluate my business, where my strengths and weaknesses are, maybe where my VA's strengths and weaknesses are, how I can improve and do more deals. I'm consistently doing deals this year. I've done 6 deals this year, whereas last year I did only 5, and so I think that's really, really cool. We're only halfway through the year. Not even almost there, but I have a feeling I'm going to reach my goal of doing twice as many, which is 10. Definitely going to reach my goal. So I need 4 more deals, and I think with this one closing on Friday, I'll need 3 from there. I already have 1 on contract, so it's just an uphill, downhill roll at this point, in my opinion. I stay optimistic, and I'm really, really looking forward to this year. Even during Corona, we're going to still exceed the expectations and goals, and that's what I plan to do. So I think once I close maybe about another 20 to 30,000, I'm probably going to hire a purchase manager, somebody to take my position. So that way, the only thing I'm doing at that point is running comps and maybe some transactional coordinating between talking to the buyers and the title company. But I really, really want to get out of just talking to sellers in general. That's been my goal forever. I 100% confident, 10 out of 10, talk to a seller all day, any day, no problems. I don't mind doing it. It's not like it's monotonous or anything. Filtering calls takes a lot of time, but I don't want to be doing that all the time. So I don't mind doing the purchase manager side either. I just want to be able to hand that off so that way I can focus on the problem area, or more of the area that needs more attention, which is the dispositions. And I feel like that's where the money is at. You can hire somebody to acquire the property very easily, 2 VAs for $4 an hour, and I can disposition the property very easily. I can spend all my time on that, and that's what I want to do. So in the next couple of months, I really, really want to do that, and I think it's going to be achievable. Definitely it's going to be achievable. So hit 100 subscribers on my YouTube, so thank you all for that. I really appreciate it. It's been a dream of mine to get on YouTube, and even though we're starting small here with 100 subscribers, I feel like it's huge compared to where I was probably 6 months ago. I was at like 15 or 20 or something like that, and I wasn't even doing this full. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to it. Now we are, and hit 100 subscribers. That was my goal by the end of June. Hit it like 10 days early. So because of you all, I appreciate you so much, and hopefully we can spread the word and help more people. But if you have any questions down below, this is going to be a short update because, like I said, I've closed the 2 deals, 2 out of 3 deals. I'm closing 2 out of 3 deals I have right now, or had, and I'm working on closing the second one, finding the buyer for the third one. So not much of an update at the moment. The third one is giving me a little bit of a hard time. I think I locked it up a little bit too high. So ironically enough, the seller called me back, dropped his price $20K without me even having to renegotiate. So now I think the deal is a deal, and we might be able to squeeze $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 out of it. So I stay optimistic, and I'm looking forward to it. So this is wholesale update number 5. I'm trying to keep it sweet, to the point. If you have any questions, put them down below. Any topics you want to see me talk about, whether it's just talking about wholesaling in general, whether you want to see me get on live with a phone call with a seller, and cold calling, whatever it may be, I'll be happy to do it. No problem. You can really tell the difference between somebody who knows what they're doing and who doesn't by their ability to talk to sellers. That is the biggest determining factor between the gurus and the do-rus. And I consider myself a do-ru, somebody who's doing it every day and is able to preach what I know. So that's why this channel is authentic, it's real, it's raw, and I give it to you in the best way possible that I know of. And if I can do anything better, again, let me know down below. I look forward to seeing you on the next one, and be sure to check out my other videos. Take care, do your hair.